international, yeah. This route so crucial. In this time now, yeah. I know the roots, it's so natural. Yeah. International roots. Gonna tell you the truth. This is radical roots. Teach it to the youth.
This is Doug from Mungo's Hi-Fi, and you're listening to Tilos Radio in Budapest on FM 90.3.
This is Quick from Mungos, and you're listening to Tilos Radio Budapest FM 90.3.
We just liked reggae music. We were collecting records in Glasgow at the time. That was Tom and myself initially. We met Craig a couple of years later, who'd also been collecting records and playing as a DJ. And we found some speakers. We did some nights, and we carried on doing nights, some of them for 10 years in Glasgow, but also we were making music at that time. Tom was always writing music, and we started full-time in 2005 and so on.
I think Tom from Mungos, who's not here, he does the majority of the productions. And I think basically it's an influence of more from like a rub-a-dub or like background than a UK steppers background, and then with the influence of the UK styles, like from early on, maybe from like techno, and then like much more close to time from like dubstep and this kind of thing, and just combining these things together to what it is. Glasgow's quite a good party city. There's a lot of good parties in Glasgow. People really like music. There's a really good musical heritage in Glasgow. More like traditional singing and this kind of thing, but there's lots of kind of underground scenes, and everyone likes to go out and have a party and hear good music, basically. So there's a good mishmash of everything there.
We were looking for a name, and that was the one that ended up sticking in the first instance because of where we come from. He was the founder, the illustrious founder of our city. He sounded like a really cool guy, and we warmed to him, but there's not much precise history about him.
Saint Mungo is the patron saint of Glasgow, so it's just basically named after the saint of Glasgow. Well, the quick answer is it's in 2 vans. But no, it's been built up over the years from just speakers and a skip to what it is just now. It's a continual development. Like all the time, there's new things added. Even just now, there's like new top speakers, and even like new crossover that's not been put in yet. It's just something that just always builds to get the nice sound. But what we try to get is something that's clear, that you can actually hear, but with a lot of heavy bass. So I think a lot of sound systems, it's pushed really loud, and I think it's nicer if it's that wee bit cleaner without being pushed, and that's what we aim for, really. Just good quality sound, basically. Mostly we just fly off the laptop, to be honest. But okay, more in the UK, we've been taking the sound system around, but we're going to start taking it more into Europe, definitely, for sure. Starting from this year onwards, we're going to start carrying it a lot more, definitely. Yep.
There's no short answer to that question, really. Obviously, it's a great experience travelling, and it's funny because like often you can look up from DJing, you've been quite engrossed in what you're doing, and you can forget which country you're actually in a way, because the people that you see there could be from anywhere. They remind you of your friends, and it's quite a privileged position to be in, I guess, because there's not many people are lucky enough to do that and have it all paid for, and yeah, it's incredible.
I would say everywhere's different, but in some way everywhere's the exact same. You get like people are people everywhere, and you get nice people who like to go out and dance all over the world. That's definitely what we've learned for sure. Yeah. Yep.
I'd like to think we pick them on how good their music is, and nothing much else apart from that. I mean, obviously we want them to be a nice person as well, but generally we've always found that the people making the good music are also people you can work with and get on with well and become your friends. It's great.
We pass out a lot of rhythms to when we're out and about on our travels. We meet like lots of really good MCs as well from like local scenes, and with the record label, it's not just about having big name artists on the label. It's all about the strength of the tune, and a good tune from somebody who's just relatively unknown to who's a big name. It makes no difference. A good tune's a good tune for us, and that's all that counts. Having started, we were first of all released on Dubhead, and like we had a bit of an experience there, and then we thought, with like the internet and everything, the way everything was going, why not just try it ourselves and see how it goes? And it's gone really well. We're very happy with how it's all turned out and how it's all gone. Everything sells really well, and people seem to like it and buy it. So long may it continue. Yeah.
Not too many at the moment. We've kind of had a bit of a busy section, and we're trying to plan a bit less busyness, but that still involves playing 2 or 3 times every week, generally, and yeah, because we need to get releasing tunes. We've been a bit slow on that because we've been away so much, and been touring a lot in the summer and with the sound system, and it just all takes a lot of time.
For me personally, Don Carlos is the one artist we want to get something with. What about you? Can you think of anybody for?
Well, Mr. Williams, who's coming. That's why we're inviting him up next month to the art school in Glasgow with Whitey for a recording session and sound system session.
I think there's it kind of coincides with like the mass media of like MP3s, and like there's so much music all the time getting made all the time, and like anything, there's good and there's bad. But personally, I would say there's a lot of the new bashment I'm not so keen on. Some of it's nice, but you have to look a lot harder to find the good things, I think. And there's lots of versions you have to kind of fish through. But yeah.
I don't know. A lot of it is about a mentality, I guess, and stuff like the homophobia and just sexist material and
different backgrounds.
Yeah, but like, whose judgment is that?
Not to Jamaica. I've been to the Caribbean before, but never to Jamaica. But we definitely plan to get out there at some point. When we get the time is the thing. The time is the problem for us just now. That everything's so busy all the time. But when we get a wee quiet patch, hopefully we can go out with a laptop and a recorder and voice some artists out there, rather than just doing it over the internet all the time. So, but it'll come for sure, definitely. Yeah.
International. Gonna tell you the truth. This is radical.